Alright everyone, welcome back to more Warhammer 40,000 Battlesector. I'm DisturbingPuppet. So we're continuing to play around here with the Orks and having a lot of fun with them. So we're going to try out a 2,000 point army here, which is the modified pre-built army. So it's got a couple Death Copters in it, which is different from kind of the force that I built. And then we're going to play that against the 2,000 point Marine army today that has the DLC units in it. So this is the army we're going to take out. Pretty basic. We've got a War Boss, one mech, one Pain Boy, three boys, one of whom does have the little rocket launcher guns, which were okay, and we tried them out before. Do like that they look different. That's very nice. We've got one Nob and Mega Armor. We've got a couple Ludas. We've got a couple Flash Gits. We've got a couple Def Dreads, and then we have a couple Def Copters. So, yeah, Def Copters were not super impressive when I used them before, but they weren't bad. So overall, decent. The bomb might be useful against Tyranids, maybe. The basic rockets are kind of mediocre. I think it probably would be worthwhile to upgrade to the custom Mega Blaster if you're going to take this unit, because it gives you a lot more damage to kind of big targets. So I think that's really the way to go if you're going to take Def Copters. Go ahead and splurge on getting the custom Mega Blaster. All right, so we're going to take out against the upgraded army the DLC units for the Marines. So let's go ahead and set that up. So that's the force that is going to have a couple Sanguinary Guard and I think a couple of the Terminators with the Lightning Claws. So we want to make sure we pick the right armies here. Is it this one? Yes, the Mech Mob is one we're going for. And then for the Blood Angels, we're going for... I've got 1,500 and 2,500 point armies in here too, which I don't really do much with anymore, but I do kind of like the option of doing that and kind of doing whatever you want for point values. So yeah, no units there. So yeah, a couple of the Tyranids with Lightning Terminators with Lightning Claws, and a couple of the Sanguinary Guard. We've got the Librarian Dreadnought, so the Captain, Apothecary, a couple basic Marines, 3 plasma guns, and a couple of the land speeders. So a pretty good force overall. As far as the map goes, we want something decently sized. Doesn't have to be giant. I don't know if I've actually fought in the Imperial Ruins in a while, so that might not be bad. Yeah, we'll just do that actually. That's fine. And everything's set. Yes. Yeah, I don't want to do that. We're fighting to the death. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, like I said, the choppers were decent. Not super impressed. I don't know if I would find a room in my army for them unless I was definitely going to give them that better gun, which the Orks might need actually at a higher level, because they don't have a lot of really big armor-piercing weapons to kind of deal with a lot of those heavily armored targets. I feel like there's enough firepower and stuff to kind of deal with the Marines, but I don't know about, or deal with the Tyranids, but I don't know about like Marines. I feel like that would be a bit more difficult. My map is all screwy here. I think it's because this is in the way here. Let's kind of move out here a little bit. How do we want this set? About there-ish. All right. So how do we want to split us up? Okay, I know this one. Yeah, we've got this area here, and then there's a couple access routes. So there's the stairs there, and then there's kind of the stairs straight ahead. And then there's kind of a wide left area we can head up to. I think we might want to focus a bit more, like we don't have a giant army, so having everything kind of focused together is probably the way to go. Let's do something like this. Let's put the Def Dreads up front. So we'll just have them just march right up the stairs. We could split them out, but we want to have the advantage of the shield and stuff. So we're just going to have you run straight up there. We're going to have the mech behind, like there, and we'll put the War Boss up there as well. So we'll have that nice core. Following up behind, I think what we're going to do... So these are the boys, the rocket launchers. So we'll have them act as a screen. So the boys are kind of my screen. I don't have Gretchen. And we'll have Flash Gits, so they'll kind of head out either straight left, or we can go up behind and then over to the left, depending on what we see. We'll have on this side... Got another unit of boys. We can kind of take a look a little bit. We'll have kind of slower units there, so we can sort of collapse that together if we want to. And then we'll put Pain Boy, Ludas. So we'll have these guys either follow behind or we'll head out wide left. The choppers will definitely kind of head left and kind of check things out. These guys can just sort of advance. I think that's fine. All right, so as we're in the map here, we'll take a look. Our very nice choppers here on the edge of the army, looking very snazzy. Very snazzy indeed. I think the lighting on this map is a little bit funny. It's very yellowy, but sure, all right. And these guys do get the benefit from the Pain Boy, if they're near enough, which is kind of interesting. I think it's kind of interesting that the mechanical units like the Def Copters and the Def Dreads do get the benefit of having the Pain Boy nearby. I feel like that's a little bit odd, but sure. All right, let's go ahead and start looking around. There's really no chance we're going to run into anything here right away, so we might as well just kind of move on up. We can get pretty far out here, so we don't have to worry about the terrain.
Sky boys!
I feel like the map is not straight, but yeah, whatever.
Gotcha. Certainly.
Spread out a tiny bit, just kind of take a look around. Let's see if we have better lighting conditions over here. I just kind of want to zoom in on the units. Yeah, I mean, that looks a little bit better. The rotors are not really going that fast. I feel like they should be a bit faster than that. Okay, so Def Dreads, we're just going to charge on forward. But for the movement bonuses, we do want to keep them within 2 tiles of each other. So as long as they're within 2 tiles, they get a bunch of bonuses that affect each other as well as movement. So you want to kind of stagger their movement if you want to get the maximum movement out of them, that is. And yeah, we're just going to run on over.
Yes.
Just block this off completely.
When's we shooting?
So we'll get up here. The Marines do have some faster units. The plasma guns are going to be a bit of an issue, but we'll kind of see how that goes once we get there.
Let's go, lads.
Knobs and Mega Armor are very slow, but they're kind of my main killers for heavily armored targets. We've got really nice weapons on them. Same with the War Boss. He's also kind of our
Major Gubbins fixed up.
Killing unit for us. Yeah, I guess
Let's
go there
get
for now.
moving.
Alright. Now the question is, do we want to try to sneak around to the left? How fast are we? We're not that fast. I think we're probably better off going up here and then splitting out. So let's get our boys just on up in position. Some of these other guys are a bit slower though.
Orks is the best, and us flashkits are the best Orks.
Flashkits are actually pretty quick.
If we have to, we'll move.
Go there,
if we have to, we'll move.
Yeah, so we're all kind of being delayed a little bit on the stairs because of some of the units not being quite so fast. There's really no point in me really microing anything, so yeah, just Overwatch. It's
Till what comes close.
Some guys have some action points left. Not a big deal. Nothing's going to get that close to us.
What's that over there?
Probably the land speeders, because they're so quick, will be out isolated by themselves. They might try to scout with them, and then we can try to take them out really quickly. The Sanguinary Guard also could jump out ahead, and if that's the case, we really want to try to kill them.
Win, even when we don't.
That's right. That's why being an orc is the best.
Team boys.
Because orcs are the happiest race you'll ever find
Clunking over.
in 40k. They just love their lives so much. At this point, we definitely want to drop some Overwatches.
Team boys.
Do I want to split?
Clunking
We'll
over.
keep them right next to each other. That's fine, I think. What's our optimal here at 4? That's about there. We'll push it a little further, I think. Maybe with
Here
1.
they come.
So we'll stagger that a
and
little
there
bit.
they go.
War boss. I mean, we could get him right up front. But I'm going to put him behind for now. We don't have targets. Having the Death Dreads in front is going to make him a hard target to hit anyway. And my gun kind of sucks, but yeah, we'll sort of watch out.
Coming this way, we'll
That
get
way.
them killed.
Where can we get the mech? Can't quite get him where I wanted. Like, there would be ideal to
Moving
get the
away
force
over.
field. But it is 2 tiles, so these guys are covered by the force field. The mech does have a pretty decent gun, actually, with 6 armor piercing, so he's actually pretty decent at killing off dangerous units as well. The boys here, let's just run you
Let's
into
go,
what I
lads.
hope is cover. And these guys are the regular guns. I haven't tried playing around with the upgraded weapons. Like, this army does come with the rocket launchers, but there are improved guns for your boys.
Okay, boss.
Like, the basic ones here have an optimal range of 2. There's an upgraded version with an optimal range of 4 and does a tiny bit more damage, but not sure if it's really worth it for the extra point
Don't
cost.
bother us.
Mobs run. Alright. We can definitely get the choppers up quite far. So these are the rocket launcher guys. Do we want to kind of filter into the center, or do we want to head left? I think we want to scout first here a little bit. I don't want to use all my movement up, but I would like to kind of get an idea of what could be out here. What's my range on this anyway? Optimal is 4. That's not too bad. I don't want to go too far. How about we hang out here? Oh, we can't Overwatch. That's right. So these guys do have limited ammo and can't Overwatch. So how about, since we can't Overwatch, we took a little quick look. We're just going to duck back into cover.
Sorry.
And then you are going to head out wide, I think. How wide do I want to go? I mean, we could even tuck in here, but I'm not sure about like units jumping in on us and stuff. So I feel like we'll just sort of linger on the flank here for the moment. And we're going to kind of wait for the Marines to show up and we'll deal with it.
Yeah? What?
For you guys, let's just run. So we're going to have a decent force go left. The question is, do I want the Pain Boy to go left with some units here, or do I want to head into the center?
No mucking about.
I can already do some repairs in the center with the mech. We could split some of these guys up. Get you guys moving. Not bothering with Overwatches here on this flank. Alright, flash gets are pretty quick. Let's get one of you
Moving
over
our
here.
substantial riches out.
Well, they're quick compared to looters, I guess. That's kind of what I'm thinking. For heavy weapons, they're fairly quick.
Orks is the best, and us flash gits are the best orks.
Yeah, the looters are so slow, I think we just throw them.
If we have to,
Into
we'll
here.
move. Ready to saw bones.
Which kind of means I think we want the Pain Boy
Saw fingers.
over into the bigger group. So this is more of a distraction on the flank. We'll see how it goes, and positioning-wise, what we can see.
Death from above.
Yeah, so I've got an extra action here, but I can't overwatch these guys, so we're just going to end it. Alright, see what we can see. Something should come into view here. I think they're a bit further to my right. Got Terminators teleporting in. That's near my choppers, I think. Yep.
What's that over there?
That's a little concerning. Couple land speeders just on the edge of vision as well.
Daisy's coming at us!
Come closer. Oh, plasma guns, dangerous.
We are taking fire!
Move up a little closer. Get shot some more. Oh, we did take one of them. No, we didn't actually. Or did we? Yeah, I think we got one. There's a corpse on the stairs. I don't know what that noise is. I guess that's the teleport beacon being dropped. It sounds more like it's like some kind of horrible squelching noise. Oh, you guys are screwed! Just survive. Alright, that's fine. Alright, major problem on the flank. Yeah, that's definitely a concern. Plasma guns are a priority, but the Terminators are also a major issue. So, what I have over here really isn't going to be that great at dealing with the Terminators. That's for sure.
Orks is the best, and us flashkits are the best orks.
They're optimals 4. So if I just move a little bit back, we should have a pretty good shot here. And then we can trade in movement for additional shots. And we'll try to do some decent damage to these guys.
Something like this. Do not bow to their attacks!
Yeah, even with all that extra bonus we just got, they're just so tough and have so much health. But we could definitely hurt them some more. Do I want to break up the Def Dreads? I think that's like a good idea, but in one way, but it's also a bad idea because we lose the benefit of having them next to each other. So if I can deploy other stuff over here to kill off these Terminators, that's probably the way to go.
What's
So the
plan?
Ludas, you want to be at 5. So I have crappy shot, basically. So from here, 56%. So it's probably about the same if I move. But if I move, there's less chance of me hitting my own guys, probably, because we have a good chance to hit my own units here. So I'll go ahead and move. These guns aren't going to do a lot to the Terminators, but we can go ahead and use this, so we have additional shots and some armor piercing, so we can try to light them up, even though our chance to hit's not great.
Argue with us, eh?
So we just roll the dice. Okay, we hurt them a little bit. So they're not in great shape, that's for sure. Little concerned about these Terminators.
Zoom it over there.
Rockets aren't great, but they're not terrible either. 16 to 22. Okay, I mean, between the two of these guys, we might take out one of them, maybe two if we're lucky. We could soften them up some more with the boys.
Best.
Head over. I'm gonna go ahead and hit our get stuck in for extra range damage.
Let's get stuck in!
And even though it's not going to do a whole lot, we'll spread around a lot of shots here.
Do not bow to their attacks!
Oh, we actually killed one. Nice. Yeah, so hopefully the rockets from the other grenade or the other chopper can definitely kill one. Let's fall back to kind of protect these guys a little bit, just with the meat shield. So the other chopper.
Zoom it over there.
Let's go ahead and take the shot and see what we can do. Should kill at least one of them.
They will not break.
Or not. He's got 3 health left. Alright, that's a bit of an issue. So the choppers can still move. I'm not sure... Can the assault terminators... They can probably engage my choppers. But they're slow. So we're going to just kind of back off.
Sky boys.
We hit and run, that's kind of what the choppers are for. That and scouting. Okay, I need more firepower over here. I'd like to kill these guys to kind of free up this unit of boys, and then maybe we could even heal them up.
Orks is the best, and us flashkits are the best orks.
I can get these guys to get like an okay shot. Let's give it a try and see what they can do. And we're going to go ahead and do the extra shots and armor piercing. 68%.
Do not bow to their attacks.
Nice. I didn't actually expect that to wipe them out. They were pretty hurt. We did use a lot of units there. So I'm going to kind of reset here a little bit with you guys. So we do have the other Terminators on this flank. So all of these guys will probably have a job next time too, which is going to be to fight those Terminators. Now, you guys, what's your optimal range? It's 4. Like, they're pretty open. So I do have a shot there, but then I can't really back off much. And then there's land speeders. So these guys get a shot, and then they're just going to die. I can't overwatch these guys either. Or we could just kind of pull back. How about we pull them back a bit? And since I can't shoot anyway, we'll just sort of run like crazy up to a higher position. So if they want to come in and attack us, we can throw rockets down on them. Really surprised none of them died, although one of them is very close. Do I want to try to move over to heal and get extra HP on this side, or do we stay here? How about we see what we've got here first? So, do I want to rush in? I'm probably going to do more damage if I just send the Death Dread straight at them. But it would be nice to do some additional damage. Let's get you guys forward because you are so slow. We see nothing else. My guns here have quite short range. I could drop an Overwatch, but we're going to charge these guys forward, so let's just
Moving
advance.
closer to the scrap.
We can get you guys out and around if we want to get a good shot off. I think we do this.
Let's go, lads.
See anything out over here? Yes. Okay. So we've got Intercessor, we've got the Librarian Dreadnought down there, more plasma guns. I feel like the Sanguinary Guard's going to jump in on me here at some point, but what you going to do? You guys can get stuck in. We've got a pretty good chance here, so let's just light them up.
Taking fire.
Probably don't even need to do this, but it'll help us kind of wipe out these front units with the Death Dreads when they march forward. So how about we go ahead and just do that, I think. Game's kind of hitching a little bit here. Alright, so they've got the nice Death Dread bonus. We can give them another bonus by having the War Boss nearby. We can even fire a rocket. It's my shot chance. 73%, 73%. Yeah, let's start working on these plasma guns. They're probably the most dangerous.
Whoa!
Okay, just a little bit of damage. Nothing too crazy. Got an action left. We'll hold off on that for now. Okay, we want the mech up for the shield. I feel like I need something else to block here. They're going to come through. You guys have movement left, do you? No. Alright, yeah, that's unfortunate. Pain Boy can't actually get that close. We're going to run on up. Those land speeders could come around and flank me on the left. Can get a shot off here if we need it. So let's wait and see what we can do. We're going to go with our close combat ability. Just wipe out most of them. Unfortunately, we didn't get all. Very close to being dead. Plasma guns are the more important one. They are softened up a little bit.
The enemy is closed in.
Okay, I was hoping to get a bit more damage than that. 3 of them did survive. So we're going to hang out there. We can shoot. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, nice.
Orks is the best, and us flesh gits are the best orks.
Finish them off. I might shoot my own guys in the back, though. It's kind of a bit of a problem. Let's finish off the plasma guns.
You
hopefully.
ain't fit to kiss the squids into drops.
Nice. Nothing hit my own guys. Excellent. Alright, now the mech. What do we do? I think we just want to run up to get shield coverage. But I could even do that from here. And then we'd have an action point left. We could drop an Overwatch. So we've got shield coverage on all these guys up front. We wiped out the plasma gunners. There's 2 more left. Sanguinary Guard could still jump in on me. Optimal's 3. I feel like the Sanguinary Guard might try
Nice
to
of 'em
jump
to
in.
test me guns.
So we'll try to cover at least one direction. Be nice if I could cover the other way as well, but that's it. So I feel like, yeah, the Sanguinary Guard's going to give me some trouble here this turn, I think. Yep, here they come. Oh, no, that's actually the Lieutenant. Did get a nice hit on him.
Dread's taking a panty.
Surprised he did that much damage with his chainsword. He got a massive counterattack hit there. Very nice. So he's pretty screwed. Okay, land speeders are locking on to the Def Dreads. It gives them less evasion and less armor, essentially. Basically, I think it increases the armor piercing if he gets to shoot at them, or it reduces their armor, something like that. And Sanguinary Guard are jumping over right into the line. Alright, that's a bit of an issue. Going for the boys. Alright, that's fine. That's kind of what the boys are there for.
They wish to duel.
Boys are my meat shields, and they're there to just get hit instead of more useful stuff. We've got the knobs right there, so that's really good. Plasma guns will cause some trouble.
Dread's taking a panty.
Even with the shield, we're going to take a bunch of damage here.
Shoot back.
That was a lot of damage, actually. Hopefully I don't blow up. But if I do, I'm mostly surrounded by Marines, so, you know, there's that. Something on the Lieutenant, not sure what.
Dread's taking a panty.
Yes, we've got reduced armor. They're going for more damage.
Dread's taking a panty.
So even with the shield, we're taking a beating.
Shoot back. Dread's taking a
Survive,
panty.
survive, survive. Probably already quite close to death. I think I just blew up. Yep. So we blew up in everybody's face. Did that do anything? Not really.
Push them back!
Okay, tried to retreat. Nope. Terminators on the flank. Definitely a bit of an issue, but they are slow. They couldn't even make it to us. Excellent. So we'll hopefully just gun them down.
To fight.
Yeah.
Let's fight!
Bit of a mess here in the center, but my surviving Def Dread's basically fine. Well, mostly fine. Okay. What we want to do up here. I mean, the Sanguinary Guard are dangerous, but the plasma guns are also really dangerous. The Lieutenant is really close to being dead.
I think I can stitch that back.
None of you guys are hurt. Alright, that gives me a decent shot, because the guys in front of you, if they're infantry, don't really matter too much. It's still only 51%. So it does affect a little bit, but I think that looked like it was better than here.
Moving our substantial riches out.
Well, 60%. Alright, we'll take 60% then. That's fine. I do have a couple movement left. Do I want to go ahead and use the extra shots? Yeah, let's do it, I guess.
They challenge us from afar.
Okay, did a decent chunk of damage. Then,
What needs killing?
Knobs. It's your job to kill these guys. So, let's see. We go hit them harder. Basic attack's gonna do 51 to 69 times 3. I think our basic attack should wipe them out. I think we are getting a buff because we're near, the war boss, so we get some extra accuracy and damage. Yeah, just go for it. Save the ability. It also increases the damage I take back as a result, so I just wanted to go and do that. This will hopefully tie these guys up as well. We can finish off these two front units, hopefully. So, my war boss... Just gonna tear you apart. Smack. So I think we have the Def Dread kill the Lieutenant. And then I'll fire a rocket, maybe, down. So we should kill the Lieutenant. There we go. Gonna just sort of block the stairs with you. I did take a little bit of damage on the Def Dread. Not much. So we could shoot these guys a bit. It's not going to do much damage. We can fire a rocket. I think we fire the rocket. Hit those same Hellblasters hit before.
We are taking fire.
So we've knocked them down a bit. I don't see their apothecary. He should be around somewhere. I just don't see him. Alright, so we're all set here. You're keeping them busy. What I might do is kind of watch the corner so they can't get away. He's watching the front. Boss is there. Let's go ahead and do a repair and give him some armor to my
These
Def Dread.
goblins should work better now.
Gonna take a pot shot here, because this gun does have splash damage, right? Yeah. Let's see if we can do some damage. If I can
Custom
kill
blast
some of these guys.
attacker working nicely.
Okay, we got one, so that's at least one less gun shooting at me. And I'll back him up. So we're there for the shield on everybody.
Yeah?
He's actually not terrible in close combat either with the Power Claw. I think
Cyborg legs ready to go.
we'll just get a quick heal off on the boss.
This may sting a bit.
So he's good to go. And we'll leave him there. That'll give extra health to everybody. Alright, so that's kind of that. So not too bad. We wiped out that other squad. Killed the Sanguinary Guard. Killed the Lieutenant. Still in Sanguinary Guard. Still a lot of plasma guns. I'd like to get more damage on those Hellblasters if I could. This would be a time when I could potentially, if my choppers were in a better position, use the choppers to do something, but
Yeah? What?
not really going to work out. Alright, what's our optimal here? 4... Actually, we're at 75%. If I back off here, I think it's going to be worse because we'll be shooting over the lip. So, yeah, it's not awful. 7 to 10 times 5. It's way better against the land speeder, though. What's the armor piercing on this thing, anyway? 3? Yeah, I mean, it's not awful. Let's start with the flash gets. I feel like we're not in a great spot.
Moving our
accuracy.
substantial riches out.
70%. That's probably as good as it's going to get. I can't use my ability now for the extra shots, so we'll just go ahead and light them up.
Have some of this, you scum!
So not quite as impressive as last time. And we don't have the abilities with these guys either, so they probably won't be as impressive either. And our accuracy is going to be kind of bad. I'm just going to sort of move people around.
If we have to.
Okay, so we have kind of a clear shot. There should be good.
If we have to, we'll move.
I'd potentially like to shoot at these guys too, but really the priority is these Terminators.
Shooters and shooters!
Without the bonus, yeah, a lot less damage there, so we're not getting the bonus here. Like, this is the extra armor piercing. It does make a pretty substantial difference. And we're going to back off. But, you know, we throw enough lead down range, eventually everything goes.
Nothing. If we have to, we'll move.
Hopefully, I can kill this unit off, but I'm not confident. Well, I mean, we're getting there.
If we have to, we'll move.
Most of my firepower.
What?
So we've got you little guys. I mean, we can shoot. Each shot does 0 to 1 damage. Stick bomb is armor piercing 2, so it's going to do even less. I mean, I guess we take the shot.
We will not break!
Get a little bit. I think we're going to need everybody. I think we're actually going to need these guys to shoot too.
Let's get stuck in!
When we get stuck in, we're going to go ahead and fire the rockets off.
Do not bow to their attacks!
Okay, not bad. One down. They're in range where the choppers can probably kill them.
Gotcha. Certainly.
90%. Okay.
Blast them!
Okay, one left. That's kind of what I thought might happen. We couldn't quite finish them off. They're very close, though. What do we want to do with the choppers? So you're set.
Orks is the best, and us flash gits are the best orks.
Can kind of run away. I'm going to back up with the boys here. So if they do try to come forward to wreck something, they'll just hit the boys, which is totally fine. The choppers could get targeted instead. If I head up high, I think we're okay.
Zoom it over there. Sorry?
Just to avoid having them getting attacked by the Terminators, essentially. Yeah, so all that firepower just on one unit, we didn't even wipe it out. Unfortunately, we also didn't wipe out that other plasma gun squad. The Librarian here, Dreadnought's going to be trouble. The Sanguinary Guard, I think we can deal with.
Orks is best.
Alright. Let's see what we got. Okay, that's not what I wanted to see. Figured he was around somewhere, but yeah. Didn't want them getting healed up. Okay, land speeders are splitting. Not sure what they're going to do. If they're going to shoot me in the back here, maybe.
Who threw that?
Hit him back.
Now you got me attention.
Okay, we did an alright job fighting back. Well, Librarian versus Death Dread.
Dread's taking a pounding.
I didn't hit him back, which is unfortunate. There's kind of a weapon skill roll that happens there to see if you do or
My
not.
turn.
Come on, hit him.
I must
There we go.
resist.
You still did a lot of damage to me. And then the plasma gun shots come in.
Dread's taking a pounding.
I did give the Death Dread the repair plus the extra armor, but it may not matter here.
Dread's taking a pounding. Dread's taking a pounding.
Regular guys shouldn't be able to do much to me when they shoot. I don't know what they just did. Oh, they tossed a grenade back. Alright. Okay, what are you gonna do? Kill some boys before you die? Alright, that's fine. Oh no, he's just gonna run by. Okay, that sucks. Oh, he's gonna hit the boys in the back. Tying up some of my guys, sure. We can just gun him down, that's not a problem. Yeah, I don't know what the land speeders did there. That was kind of weird. I do have a command point. Allies within 5 tiles get 25% more shots. That's kind of tempting, because we do have a big chunk of guys here. But we're mostly going to do, we're going to do close combat, so I don't know about that. The Death Dread is pretty banged up. 2 land speeders in the back. Alright, here.
Looters have the best shooters.
Apparently that's not going to be a great shot for us. I guess because of the height difference here. That's better.
If we have to, we'll move.
So, give it a shot, I guess.
They will not break.
Okay, Terminators are gone. You guys are so slow that I'm just going to have you sort of reposition. I've definitely kind of spread out the boys a bit more than I would probably think is good or optimal, but it's sort of working. I think you could definitely have dedicated forces with each group, every separate group of orcs having their own war boss, mech, and pain boy would probably be the way to go. That should be a pretty good shot. That is a pretty good shot on one of them.
If we have to, we'll move.
So we'll do that. Take that as an angle. 65%? Yeah. Good chunk of damage. Okay, you guys... get a hit on the front units. Let's do that. Bring you over. Rockets away.
Taking fire.
I don't have a great shot, But yeah, let's light up the far one, 55%. That's about all I can do. Nice chunk of damage, only 20 health left. Like, you guys might be able to take them out. I'm not sure if they can actually shoot that far. Maybe we can do 20 on that far one. 41%. I mean, it's possible.
Whoa!
5 health left. Alright. I just didn't want to waste like a rocket shot on him, but that looks like what I'm going to have to do, probably. Unless I have extra guys here, which I really don't, actually. Yeah, everything's going to kind of collapse if the Death Dread dies here. So, first things first, we get some repairs going. Not that it's going to matter too much. That Librarian, like if the Librarian dies, it's going to blow up. If I die, I'm going to blow up. Let's get a heal on the Knobs and Mega Armor. Okay. And hopefully we can get a kill. Let's go hit him harder this time.
Tough one. I have faced better.
Nice, just deleted them. Alright, we probably want to move away from the Death Dread. I mean, I can run by, but I'll get shot. I'd really like to charge them. I'm so slow, I don't know that I want to go around the side. How tough? You've got over 200 health left. We can take a shot down there still. Or we could give some buffs to our war boss and have him go forward. Ranged armor and evasion. Yeah, maybe we do that. Can I get a kill? Like, I might kill 1 or 2 of them if I take a shot here, which might be worth it. Hurting them isn't really going to matter. So it's really just an issue of trying to kill this Librarian Dreadnought off. And the War Boss could potentially help with that a lot.
Let's get moving!
So, we've got the free attack. It's not going to do much, but we'll go ahead and throw it in there.
I've got a cunning plan.
Alright. And now we're going to go Power Claw. Hopefully I don't get hit back here at all.
Is that all you've got?
That wasn't too bad. Go again.
This is more like it.
Another 75. Hopefully I don't get hammered too bad. Nope, you might have missed, it looked like. Okay, so we softened him up a lot so the Death Dread can kill him. He will blow up in our face.
I
That's
don't need to be the smartest.
kind of unavoidable.
Just the biggest.
If I could just kill him outright here. Okay, he will blow up. Took 16 damage. It's not the end of the world. Then I take a shot down there. Okay, we got one more.
10 boys.
Now we kind of... Well, I can't get by the stupid Sanguinary Priest.
Plunk it over.
We get close, charge on in. Gonna do the same with the War Boss, actually, but I'm gonna separate them out a little bit.
Let's get moving.
Tie up the Hellblasters here. Hopefully I don't get hit too
Is that
bad.
all you've got?
Okay, that was worse than I expected. But I still have an okay amount of health left. So we have these guys sort of hung up in close combat. We move you up. Let's stay away from the Death Dread as well. Okay. The mech. Get up. We've got some space, so we're not in close combat here. I am next to the Death Dread, so if it blows up, it could be a bit of a
Ready
problem.
to saw bones.
Pain Boy gets up for some extra health, although I think if your extra health is gone... Yeah, they just got theirs back. Got some back. Yeah, so everyone's got some extra health there, because it wasn't wiped out before, I guess. We still have the flash gits, actually. I kind of forgot about you guys. I think we're going to have to shoot in the back, though.
From above.
42%, we're just too close. 55.
Taking fire.
Good chunk of damage. Bring in the choppers and see if they can finish some stuff off. This is the last shot we've got before we have to reload. Ammo, yeah, one shot left. Then we'll have to spend a turn reloading. Not a kill, which is disappointing.
Zoom it over there.
Less damage than I expected, actually. There's a chance we don't kill this guy with a hit, so let's go for the weak one. Movement-wise...
Orks is the best, and us flash gits are the best orks.
I mean, that's fine, I think. Okay, I mean, things have kind of gotten a bit out of control, but it's not bad. We've lost one unit of boys, one unit of Death Dread, which isn't awful. I think my other Death Dread probably isn't going to survive, but I might be able to keep it alive. I don't know why it's zooming in there, but alright. Nope, he's going for the war boss.
Feel a thing.
So backhand bitch slap from the war boss there. Take your chainsword away from you and stuff it up your ass.
Dread's taking a pounding.
Surprised they're not backing off to shoot. At this close range, their chance to hit's really low.
What a pathetic little shooter.
They're going for the boss.
Oh,
Thought for sure they'd go for the Death Dread, but nope.
what a pathetic little shooter.
Okay, war boss definitely is hurt. Okay, yeah, just going for targeting my units, which is kind of a waste for those land speeders, because I do have pretty good heavy
Orks
bolters on.
always win, even when we don't.
25 health left on the war boss. Kind of nuts. So yeah, if we didn't have that force field coverage, we would have died. Alright. So I think we have things pretty well in hand, then. Let's
What's the plan?
try to get up. If we're in range to get a shot here. I think we should be in range, it's just going to be a bad shot. Yeah. Flash gets... That's not awful. It's not great either. Like if we back up straight, it's not a great shot. It's better there, it looks like, or there. We'll do this, we'll take the shot from here. Might be all we need.
Taking fire!
Okay, there we go. So I think everything that's left in their army is down here, and we can definitely do a bunch of damage to it.
Looters have the best shooters.
Unfortunately, all these guys who got distracted are really out of position. The choppers can probably get in to get some help before the game's over.
Yeah? What?
But that's probably about it.
Moving our substantial riches out. Let's go, lads.
So we did have a pretty good fight over here. Like, they were trying to flank, we were trying to flank, and then we just kind of had to back up and fight. But really, that was the power of just those 2 Terminator squads on that side. Required me to use, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of my units to fight them for multiple turns to be able to actually stop them. Which is kind of crazy. Let's head, like, way out here.
Over there.
Can't shoot this turn anyway with them. They were reloading. I don't think reloading takes an action. I think it's just you don't do anything for a round. Weapon is reloading. I think it'll be fine next turn. Yeah, so that's alright. That works out. Okay, up front. Want to do a heal on the war boss.
Don't bother us.
You're going to try to get the kill on the priest.
Ah!
Not a problem. Then we advance. None of these guys have close combat weapons, so we can just get right in their faces to tie them up. Now, the Pain Boy could hurt my war boss here. That's possible. But even if I do, it won't kill him. Okay, fine. Let's go ahead and tear some Hellblasters apart, hopefully. Nice. And we'll do that again. See, it's more single target, but we were doing some splash damage there. Didn't quite kill him, but it's close. We can have somebody else finish him off, hopefully. Can't really effectively fight me in close combat, so we'll be alright. So, the Death Dreads... I've got to actually come down. We can't attack in close combat here. Any height differences or corners really mess with your ability to do anything in close combat. The Death Dread is hurt, but I don't think they're likely to be able to do a lot of damage. Well, these guys could back off. Let's actually have you guys face that way. So if they back off, we can at least get a hit on them.
Need your gubbins fixed up. Move him away over.
Let's do another repair. Then, what's my shot chance? 90%? Yeah, hit the Hellblasters. Start softening them up a bit. Everybody's covered in the force fields. I think we're fine. Jump on them. Pain Boy, we can also kind of jump on them.
Sure thing, boss.
So we've got these guys to just kind of eat them and keep advancing. That is it. So all the remaining forces are back here. Kind of a mess, for sure. Let's see, the stairs of death here. That's actually pretty horrifying looking. It's just massive broken metal and broken marines and dead sanguinary guard. I love that the bodies stay. It's just fantastic. My dead boys there. Yeah, I mean, it's like we just absolutely ruined them on the stairs here, although, you know, lots of crazy stuff did happen. And you guys are slightly surrounded. I know you're not gonna surrender, but might want to consider surrendering. Let's see from their perspective. You can't even see its face. It's too big. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, I think the war boss is definitely good. I like the war bosses quite a bit here. I just think the bloody stairs here are kind of entertaining. Alright, I guess we'll end it here. There's not much the Marines can do. They're going to try to do fallback attacks and just get slaughtered. Plasma guns might be able to do something. Okay, the plasma guns are free now that they could just back up and shoot. Pretty ineffective though. And it looks like I've got a surge on my knobs and mega armor. The war boss says kill.
What needs
Yeah,
killing?
we're all maxed out, so we can even attack twice. If I'm power... No, it doesn't do anything. Alright. I don't think this is an improved version of that. Not getting any info. 51 to 69. If I do a normal, 51 to 69. Yeah, so it's only for special abilities, so we could have an improved hit 'em harder. That would be about it. We're better off just going for the surge for extra action points, but it won't even matter. Yeah, the knobs can have the honor of wiping out the last squad. Alright, very nice. Army destroyed. So that went pretty well. Pretty happy with that. I do kind of like my 2,000 point army a bit better. The choppers are not bad. But the bikes I kind of like a little better. Although I think the choppers might have a bit more firepower. So next we're going to do some 3,000 point battles against the Marines. So I do have 3 Ork armies. I'll just kind of show really quickly. So there was the one that came pre-built, which was the Horde. No, that's not right. Is it Clanking Death? I think it's Clanking Death. Or was it the Big Crumping Mob? Big Crumpin' Mob, I think, was the pre-built one. Yeah. I definitely didn't need it. Big Crumping Mob. So yeah, 2 war bosses, 1 Weird Boy, 1 mech, 1 Pain Boy. Knobs with the Power Claws, which is kind of interesting. We've got Mega Knobs with the upgraded guns, the Combi Rockets, on at least one of them. We've got the Ludas with the upgraded kind of las cannon, essentially, the beamy def guns. 3 of the flash kits, a couple bikers, a couple def dreads, 1 chopper. So, you know, it's okay. It's not great. I think I added some stuff and did some upgrades to kind of make this closer to 3,000 points. So with Big Crumpin' Mob, it's okay. So then I built Clanking Death, was kind of my first build. So that's 2 war bosses, 1 psyker, 2 mechs, 1 pain boy. So you could potentially have, you know, a couple shields out there. A boy just to kind of fill in some points. 3 mega knobs. 3 ludas. 1 with the las cannons. Couple flash gits. 3 bikers. And going for 3 def dreads because of the nice def dread bonus, which is stacks up to 2 times, so it can affect. So the more def dreads you have close to each other, the more benefit they get. Thought that would be kind of fun. Then, after playing around with all my Gretchen and stuff, I went ahead and built all the boys which is a 3,000 point army that has just a bunch of units in it. So only one war boss, but we're running 2 weird boys, so you could run 2 effects of Warpath, 2 mechs for 2 shields, 2 pain boys for 2 health. So you could essentially have 2 separate forces, but only one would have a war boss. 5 Gretchen as a nice screen to get shot a bunch. Some boys as just kind of some additional units to screen. 1 knob with the power claws because I kind of wanted to see how they do. 3 of the knobs in mega armor with no improvements or upgraded weapons. 3 lutas. 2 with the las cannons, 1 with the regular guns. 2 flash kits, and 2 def dreads. So I feel like this is probably the best one. There's just so many units, it's so much firepower that you can have 2 separate units effectively on the field, both getting the benefit of the pain boy, both getting the benefit of the force field from the mech, and both getting the benefit of the psychic abilities. I feel like that's a really good build. Although you probably want to keep the def dreads together in one group and then have other stuff elsewhere. But yeah, those are the 3,000 point armies we'll kind of play around with at some point. And I've got some various different 3,000 point Marine armies we'll play with. Some that have the DLC units, some that don't. After we play Marines, we'll screw around with fighting Tyranids, probably. So yeah, this has been more Warhammer 40,000 Battlesector. I've been Disturbing Puppet. Thanks for coming by. Hopefully I will see you again another time. Until then, have a good one.